You feel me, daughter? I don't want that one that was all on the ground. I know these things, daughter. You must don't know who I am. I'm Big Daddy, daddy of the daddiest. Okay, okay. Respect my gangster. Okay, okay. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Hold on, let me bring this closer so they can be right here. Come on, let's try this again, daughter. Where's my straw? Oh, I'm trying to figure out when I ask for water, why my daughter drinks out of it. That's how you make it cold. Daughter.
You stay right there until you
I was scared. You had me scared.
yeah.
The Green Bay Packers are on the clock. The Philadelphia Eagles on the clock now. Next up, it's the Seahawks on the clock. It's the Philadelphia Eagles now on the clock. On the clock now, the Dallas Cowboys. On the clock now, the Jacksonville Jaguars. On the clock now, it's the Denver Broncos. It's the Bucks now on the clock. The New York Jets on the clock now. The Detroit Lions now on the clock. It's the Atlanta Falcons now on the clock.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Lions and the Ravens. All that and more coming up next.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Along. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. Leading them out, a first-round pick in the 2017 NFL Draft, former Clemson Tiger, Deshaun Watson.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two for him.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Running right, this is Ingram. There he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. His second rushing touchdown of the year and third overall. And the Ravens need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. So here are the Lions now as they get set for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a man who nearly broke the single-season rushing record for quarterbacks last season. A true dual threat out of Ohio State, Justin Fields.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, Fields. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. Fields. That is caught by Laporta. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Here's Fields. His throw is going to be incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense. It's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Again, Fields. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Eric Armstead able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Officially an even 100 yards coast to coast on the kick return. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. And what a job there by all 11 on the kick return. The blocking excellent, the return excellent. The result, 6 points. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Obviously searching for their first touchdown of this game, partner. And that quick 3 and out, that's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that 3rd down snap.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. That's pulled in at the 32. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Mostert. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now it's Watson. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 23. A shotgun snap for Watson. Once again, he finds Slayton. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Watson. take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Deshaun Watson with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. A drive that time of 6 plays, and the final act belonged to Deshaun Watson in his touchdown run. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. You look at this Baltimore defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on, because you're talking about where they rank in stopping the run. But how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power against power. Something's got to give. Throwing on third down, Fields. And that is incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance, because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They'd lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 60 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Watson on first down. His throw incomplete. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB, and oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there.
To throw is Watson. And that is incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. On first down, it's Fields. This pass complete. He finds Jeremy Ruckert, and he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down, Lions.
Henry up the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
At the 39-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now Fields. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
And the Lions first down.
A first down carry for Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
21-3 is your score after 1. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it 2nd down and 11. To throw is Fields. This will go to Henry out wide. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 42. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Play action. It's Fields. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Touchdown, Detroit! Sam Laporta, 42 yards. And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Point after, right down the middle. And it makes the score 21-10. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Speedster Raheem Mostert and the rest of this offense out to start the drive. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. To throw on second is Watson. And his throw here is incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. So on fourth down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. Fielded at about the 28. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Lions will take over. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Fields. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now a first down throw. Fields. Complete. It's Henry. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Fields now to throw. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was the super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Speedster Raheem Mostert and the rest of this offense out to start the drive. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Watson. Complete to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Watson. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, Watson. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Now a 2nd and 6. From the 50, it's Watson. Incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the 1st down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. So out now come the Lions. Well, they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go-around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work on it in practice. It's called coming out session. Start the ball inside the 5, start on the 5, on the 10. They should be ready to go.
Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Henry again on 2nd down. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
4 sacks and a safety already. If you gave your coach those numbers in an entire game, he'd be ecstatic. Getting that type of production in less than a half of football, that goes beyond anything they expected coming in.
And he'll be set up in good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. Man open, here's Jones. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Watson now to throw. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Watson looks to throw again. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line. Back to throw, Watson. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Lions are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. He dumps it off for Henry. And down he'll go at the 25.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. The Lions on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On first down, Fields. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Josh Reynolds that time. And that'll bring up second down. Again, Fields. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. Right where this setup down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, Henry. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as he'll stop him well short of the yellow line. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Ravens offense getting set and ready for this next drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards to pick up there.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. On target to his man, Likely. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Second down and a little more than a yard here. To throw is Watson. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts on the counter. It's Henry. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Second half begins with a run by Henry. He'll get this to the 24, and it's second down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. A big play there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will put them on top here in the third. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Holding offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now Watson. And that's incomplete.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A run with Mostert up the middle. The 20, 5, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year, and the Ravens have retaken a third-quarter lead. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. That is caught. Josh Reynolds. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Now it's Fields. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Fields on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense have other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Inside handoff, Henry. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Play action. It's Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And in for the Lions. Touchdown. Sam Laporta, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Did you see how the linebackers froze for just a second? That's why you run play action. You want to keep them rooted in the spot and create a little bit of extra space so your tight end can find some room behind them. And then the quarterback finds his target downfield, and he turns it into 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Speedster Raheem Mostert and the rest of this offense out to start the drive. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you.
He's got a man, complete. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 59 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Off of play action, it's Watson. Complete to Likely. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to swing the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun, here's Watson. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And his kick is good. And they have regained the lead. So give him 3 on that drive. Normally you'd say, we'll take it. But the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And Detroit getting set to go now. On 1st down, it's Fields. That is caught by Laporta. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Fields. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. Running from the gun with Henry. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Off play action, Fields. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30. A toss left, Henry. There he goes left side. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Derrick Henry, 30 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
Well, it has been the passing game that's really been responsible for much of the scoring so far. But let's not forget about this running attack. They're pretty good, too, as evidenced right there.
And I think, Brandon, the fact that they've thrown the ball so well contributed to that touchdown, because that was a defense that was really keyed up to cover those receivers. All they wanted to do was blanket them. They didn't have enough men in the box to stop the run, and you saw the end result.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Speedster Raheem Mostert and the rest of this offense out to start the drive.
He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
Yeah, it's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 42.
Up the middle they go with Mostert. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 134 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
On first down, Watson. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson.
And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a fourth down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. And a big turning point here in the second half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around for your team. You're just trying to take the ball away. How about when you take it away and score? That really changes things.
Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
They begin with Henry. And he powers his way up past the 30.
And the tackle there by Chris Barnes. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap, Fields.
That's into the hands of Reynolds. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. And he is going to have a Lions first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Complete. Shifts by him. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Holding offense.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Fields throw into the hands of Reynolds here. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Fields. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Third and long, it's Fields. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Here's McLeod on the return. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Checks this one down to Robinson. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it'll be 2nd down. Watson. Throwing out left and finding Likely. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again is Watson. Oh, no, he lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
To about the 35, 2nd down. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 8. Back to throw, Fields. Under pressure, and down he goes. Myles Garrett able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Fields. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The corner blitz gets there as he forced to kick for the 6th time today. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Watson on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Here's Watson. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, you know those pass rushers, they're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Really good job there of identifying it and making the play for 4th down.
And he is going to have a Ravens 1st down as they get it rather easily there. A gain of 9 on 4th and 3.
Now Watson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
He's 2nd in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Back to throw, Watson. And it's caught. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
A 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Robinson. And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack, going to stop him short of the 1st.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. Here we go on 4th. Watson. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling taking it in. And the Ravens will add to their 4th quarter lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt-away-the-game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
So now the Lions down by 10. A minute 53 remaining. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. And this is incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr., and he's going to take this one.
voices heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Baltimore, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Lions, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.